around the world, motivated and inspiring. Lately, I've been missing breakfast and lunch. Will the streak continue? We'll find out. Let's see. I'm gonna start out by saying, clean the stove. I don't know. I don't have motivation like that. As of now, my motivation is pretty shot. I'm not gonna cap. My motivation ain't top tier right now. Like I said, maybe 4 or 5 days ago, I was feeling like this was how January was ending. Maybe I burned myself out early January. I don't know. All I do know is that in case I don't cook no breakfast or lunch, I'm gonna drink this. Now, I got some salmon in here. This is gonna expire in 3 days. So, I gotta figure something out. I'm gonna either eat some of it today, tomorrow, or the next day, or eat half of it tomorrow, eat half of it the next day. I've been slacking on my choline intake, so at very minimum, I think I might need to make some eggs today. I really haven't had an appetite for more than one meal lately, so I'm super thankful for these lean body protein shakes because it's gluten free and it's been giving me a chance to put in 40 grams of protein and a whole bunch of vitamins without, eating a meal. You feel me? Really needed that. Like, sincerely needed that. The good thing is, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, because I've been snacking a lot, but my weight has slightly gone up. Could be a bad thing if it is majorly a result of the snacking. So, yeah, I don't know if it's good or bad. Um, but we in this thing. It's a beautiful time to be alive. It always is. I'm not sure what to expect out of this live stream. I check my analytics. This live stream really depends on where we are in the algorithm. It could be hit or miss, but we're gonna find out if I eat breakfast today. One thing I know for sure is if this live stream turns out to be a miss, oops, our live stream tomorrow will certainly be a hit. What's happening with you, T-Bone? How you doing? Yeah, I got a lot of aura. Can't even lie to you. My aura is resounding. It's like my number one quality. I appreciate you. I just pop up and it's like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get back in the gym, but I started January so strong. I appreciate the subscription for sure. We're on the road to 350 right now. Every sub counts. Make sure you put on the post notifications. We go live every day. You know, it gets popping in here. It gets popping. What's happening with you, Angela? One thing I've realized about dating famous female models is that their life ain't nothing like what they post. Well, that's just for in general. people's lives typically aren't what they post, you know, for the most part. I mean, you got your anomalies, a nigga like me who'll go live without his house being clean and shit like that and just free flow. But for the most part, things are very much scripted and curated to make someone seem bigger than they are. That's just how people do. Eat your breakfast. Enjoy your breakfast, my friend. But yeah, see, I done decided to change the whole style. We only do one live stream per day now. Um, I just feel like it's better that way, you know? Feel like it's better that way. I mean, it could be for better or for worse, not gonna lie. Like, for example, today, actually, I might do two live streams today. Because to be honest, because of the timing of yesterday's live stream, I don't necessarily expect this live stream to pop. But however, if I go live stream again around 2 p.m. Pacific time, I expect that live stream to pop today for sure. So we might do two today and then possibly not live stream tomorrow, or we might still live stream tomorrow as well. We'll see. But I know, you know, it's a beautiful time to be alive. I'm gonna be honest, the only people I'm talking to is you and my nephew right now. Sometimes it gotta be like that. I ain't gonna lie, like lately, I've needed a bit of a mental break as well because you just life is crazy. Like, I don't know. It could be upbringing, it could be like things of that nature. I don't wanna say just in general life is crazy, but it's a lot, like it's a lot. I don't feel like life is crazy. Life is just crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Everything is a bargain and everything is like a battle of perspectives and it just gets overwhelming just in general in life. It gets to the point where it's like people like me personally, I'm gonna keep it real. I gotta have my peace. Like, period. Like, I don't give like I hate to say this, but I have to say this because I have to get this point across. Men die of heart attacks, things of this nature, at an extremely much more higher rate than a woman. And the reason why is because a woman's biology and the way her system of hormones operate makes her equipped to deal with being outside of her peace more than a man is. AKA, a woman has to carry babies at a point. If she is pregnant, she carries babies. A woman has a period, things of that nature. Literally, they have fluctuating hormones. When a man's hormones are fluctuating, which 9 times out of 10 is because a woman is trying to put them in the same category, and then they go through these fluctuations, what happens is that man is outside of his regulation. A man's hormones are typically regulated in a range that is very narrow. Once that man is starting to fluctuate like a woman, he begins to die. And that's just period, point blank. You know what I mean? There's no ifs, ands, or but about it. We live in this delusional ass world because we don't recognize that our country was set up as a slave farm. And even though slavery ended, slavery only ended because there was a big conference that took place on how to still make the people slaves. Not just the blacks, everyone, all inclusive. You feel me? So at the end of the day, people just run with this shit, and I'm just like, I don't want to participate in it. Yeah, I mean, me personally, I don't want to participate in the ignorance because at the end of the day, it just shows that people have a lack of empathy. Like, just like it's a tradition here is a lack of empathy, but being heightened with a, oh, I do have empathy, but you're not considering me. Stop it. I just can't. Fake tough people are the worst. I'm questioning if my brother actually got. Ooh, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's not fresh, and people need to stop glorifying it because it's like you said, it's people that was really out here raised to be assassins. Facts. I didn't go to work yesterday because my mental state felt like I just wanted to go all out. Yeah, That's good that you didn't go. Those is times where you got to keep yourself in the crib for sure. But yeah, it's just been like overall taxing lately because like it's a beautiful thing when you live in a society that provides space for variety. But I will say one of the downfalls is those natural. Hello, how are you doing? Nora Bay Aoi. But sometimes those natural preset things begin to go out of the window and they're not honored anymore. That is really detrimental. And me personally, I'm okay with it because, like I say, I appreciate the fact that we live in a place where variety is acceptable and can spread and can flourish. But at the same time, I'm a simple man. You know what I mean? So at the same time, I'm recognizing while the world is creating a place that is safe for everyone, and I can appreciate that, right? I have to also be aware that it's simultaneously creating a place that's less safe for me, and I have to create my own safe space. At the end of the day, without peace, there's no me. Like quite literally, my heart will explode if I'm outside of peace, and that's just because the statistics, the science of it. Anyone can look it up. This is what happens to men who put their peace on hold. It is what it is. This is hard because my younger bros died. I'm so sorry to hear that. Condolences. We have to have an educational moment on this. Like, see, this statement right here in the modern day will be taken as misogyny. But I'm telling you this right now because at the end of the day, when you're stating clear differences, it should not be taken as misogyny. The truth is that by biological standards and standpoints, because of the biochemical makeup of a man and the biochemical makeup of a woman, is literally that stress kills men more efficiently, and stress is something that women handle better. All women can agree to that because we've said woman and we've said better, and that's a beautiful thing. So that's the way we'll have to articulate it. But what they don't understand is that also means that it is more detrimental to stretch or detach a man from his peace than it is to stretch or detach a woman from her peace. Now I'm getting shunned. Now the darts are coming. Let me dodge them. Let me step out of the way of the darts. Unfortunately, what I just said directly correlates. So any arguments against it is literally actually more aligned with misandrism. But that's just my points that I'm going to make because I live in a world where I constantly have, and it's constant. This is also a workplace thing. I have, let's just say, people that go into a frantic state of being and are outside of their peace, and they come to me and they bring me all of the nonsense for me to deal with it because they feel I'm more equipped to deal with it. Meanwhile, they're costing me literal detriment of health. And you know what? I say to that, I say that America did a good job at teaching its people how to be weak, feeble, and controllable. I completely get it. If all men were as simple as me, and as direct as me, America would be, you know, too fair. Let's just be real, because there would be too many different groups and alignments of people to allow you to fuck them over. And things would actually, and that's not the goal. The goal is for you to get pickpocketed every day by the tax collectors and receive nothing in return. And it is what it is. Congratulations. Y'all are playing a good game, utilizing all the tools of your disposal. And of course, the people can't come together because the people, by vast majority, are weakened by entertainment. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful time to be alive. But yeah, it's harmful for a woman to make a man mad on purpose when he already got high testosterone like us, because we could go outside and take it out on a nigga we see. Luckily, what you learn about life is that's unacceptable, because at the end of the day, it's going to put yourself at detriment. But the unfortunate other end of that is you learn that even after you've learned that, that stress being caused on you, even though you've gotten over the point of going outside and taking it out on another nigga, you recognize that that stress has hyperjacked your ability to perform and to create any positive momentum in your life. So it is, you've lost regardless, you know. But at least you've controlled your loss and you haven't spiraled until the point where you're going to get yourself in prison. But it's the reality. This is such. It's 2026 and we know all of this shit about robots. Of course, we don't know shit about humans no more. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. Like, it's so crazy how, like, wherever human attention goes, human attention strays from something else. And this is sick. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, this is sick. But me personally, the only thing I can do, because I'm not gonna start a campaign or anything, the only thing I can do is keep myself abundantly aware of this. Because at the end of the day, like, I have to understand I have celiac disease. I caught it late and I ate hella bread. I caught it like 6 years after I had the biggest telltale signs that I was in a very, very deep progression of celiac disease. And that is fucking terrible. So actually like 7 years after that. So with that being said, all I can do is recognize that I have to take care of my health by understanding my anatomy, understanding my biology, and setting up safe places around me. Because I do recognize I'm a man and I can't complain about not being well. I can't complain about not feeling good. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nobody associates men with like no one is equipped to understand that that could be a truth. It's just not going to happen. So what I must do is fortify myself, take it upon myself to set myself up in positions to make sure that I get back to my best health. And when I'm at my best self, I have to recognize that nobody around me really cultivated a space for that. I did that for myself and continue to step forward, create the life I want, and do that for myself. It is what it is. I'm not secular. I'm primary, and it is what it is. Like, I don't have like I'm not. It's not an argument. I don't have an argument for anyone or with anyone. It's just what it is. I'm gonna do things the way that the Creator, the Most High, ordained them to be, and I'm not basing this off of a book. I'm basing this off of obvious observation, beyond the imagination or imaginable foundations that other humans have created and set us in place to bargain with. No, I'm just being off of clear observation. We look at the wild kingdom, we see we're not too far from them, but then we also look at our kingdom and we're like, oh shit, that's what it is. So that's just what I'm gonna do. You feel me? Matter of fact, I won't blame testosterone, I blame high homocysteine. Oh, for sure. High homocysteine is crazy. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. And see, that's one thing I will take from the Bible is the biblical diet. The biblical diet, the biblical diet is much better for you niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you. But fuck unleavened bread. Don't eat no bread. Don't eat bread. Real shit. But outside of that, the biblical diet will get you a little bit better for sure, because that high homocysteine is eating you up. If you don't know the biblical diet, you're supposed to eat meat very sparingly if you have to eat meat at all. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. But yeah, overall, day to day, I do think I've hit some level of progression when it comes to this celiac recovery. The reason why is because, like I said, I haven't been eating much. I've been snacking a good amount though, these last few days. And I've been maintaining for the first few days and then gaining weight afterwards. I used to be at the point where my shit was still so wrecked that if I didn't eat a crazy amount for a day, 2 or 3, I'd lose about 4 pounds. So that's good. It means that my organs, small intestine mainly, has gotten to the point where I can maintain consistent hormonal levels. One area of my life or my body where I felt this in the last few days is my balls. It surprised me because every time I'm feeling different changes in my body, I'm recognizing that, oh fuck, I'm going full speed and I'm doing a lot of things and getting a lot done. But damn, I am still in recovery. I'm still gonna be in recovery for the next 4 years. Wow. And yeah, that's interesting. It's very interesting to really think about. And I'm happy about that, of course, because I feel good now. And if I'm only going to continue to feel better for the next 4 years, that's amazing. You haven't been eating much salmon. Main protein been eggs. Just don't go overboard with the eggs, because remember, your heart is an organ. And if it's already not, because see, I remember with celiac, went through the phases of heart palpitations, things of that nature. So you don't want to stress that heart out too much, my brother. My brother. And cashews, good source of magnesium, zinc, things of that nature. That's cool. That's definitely cool. You feel me? But yeah, um, it's a beautiful time to be alive. It always is, regardless of anything going on. I don't think that I'm gonna be able to eat breakfast today, but I am going to try to make a point when I come back home to eat some salmon. Some salmon and quinoa. I'm gonna try to. I'm just not really hungry. Um, but yeah, like this. I don't know, bro. I'm bothered right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm bothered right now, and I'm not bothered by anything other than the fact that here's the thing. I am a man, and because of that, I have to lead in decision makings, and I have to really be stern about, um, you know, decisions I make, especially for myself, because it's like, here's the thing, right? People don't understand that for a man to effeminate himself, it is to take him out of his natural well-being. You know what I mean? It's not, see, people use that term so cliche, and it kind of messes things up. Like, people say, oh, I feel effeminated at times where they're not actually effeminated themselves. But for a man to effeminate himself, which means relinquish the leadership role and relinquish the leadership position, it takes him out of his well-being, period. And for a woman to effeminate herself or relinquish the leadership position, well, that places her right in her homeostasis. So it's just like, these things aren't bargainables, you know? They're not bargainables. So, I find myself here in 2026 recognizing how, the reality is, it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. But the customs of society have created a world where I gotta go biblical again. Man. It been created a world where it really is probably your best decision like, whatever you do, you have to protect your peace. Just always remember that. This shit right here is smudge. This whole world is just smudge as fuck. Like, I'm never going to let go of my opinion that men aren't women and women aren't men. I'm never going to let go of it because it's not an opinion, it's a fact. And I'm never going to concede, because the reality is I don't have any room to. I go, like, these things have become so instilled in society that it's no escaping it. There's no escaping a place or environment where there's at least one person of the opposite gender that is trying to put you in, like, misroll you. It's crazy. I just can't do it. I fuck with life. I fuck with God. But what I'm gonna say is, nigga, I don't know who blessed in America. I don't know if it's my God. But I know my God is the only true God, and it is what it is. And y'all can say what y'all want about it. I know everybody didn't pick up all these different gods. Nigga, my God didn't tell the truth. That's all I know. I know everybody who used my God name, which I ain't gonna use it, um, ain't been told the truth. But my God told the truth on some real shit. A lot of y'all mixed that up and did all of that with that. But what's going on is crazy. What's going on is fucking crazy. It's not a place of mental well-being. And in order to live in a place of mental well-being, you have to really put the continuous effort in creating that place within your own mind, to be honest. And it's a beautiful thing. Now, like I thought, this live stream ain't jumping like that. You feel me? I'm still gonna let it go to like the 35 minutes, so 10 more minutes. And I'm gonna leave it because the post live will do better than the live stream, especially if I don't go live again at 2 today, 2 something, which I might not. But yeah, either way, this was just a vent, realistically. Like most of the live streams are, I'm just gonna fill up my water while I'm here. And then we're gonna end this live stream. It actually might take more than 10 minutes. But it's a beautiful time to be alive. You feel me? It's a beautiful time to be alive. It's only a beautiful time to be alive because nigga God did. And that's what I'm standing on. I can't. I done tried my whole life to be able to adapt, if you will. I can't adapt to this shit. This shit right here is insanity. This is a melting pot for insanity. This is a brewing pot for insanity. This shit is insane as fuck. It's crazy as fuck. Be honest with you. Look what this shit then turned into. Look what this shit then turned into. Can y'all imagine the future? Shit's fuck. This shit is fuck. I'm seeking out. Hopefully one day I can get cleared. Nah, matter of fact, I'm gonna be in the front line with this shit. I'm gonna be in the midst of the shit the whole time. So I need to just go ahead and apply that armor. Go ahead and get as strong as I can and be able to go through whatever I gotta go through. Cause I'm gonna be in here front line this whole way. I get it. God ain't give me no route to escape. But this shit is totally fucked. I'm not gonna lie, it's totally fucked. It's totally fucked. Like, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. It's totally fucked. But as long as there is people who are speaking on the truth, we create strongholds of truth in this world. But like, it's so crazy that people want to have an opinion about the world and the constructive things, but also consider fantasy and with their mind. Like, they want to have an opinion like 1/10 of the time, but then they want the fact that they want to have an opinion about life itself and the direction of life 1/10 of the time. They feel like their opinion should hold volume. And then like they're completely okay with living in complete fantasy for 9/10 of the time. But they don't understand that is complete narcissism for you to be comfortable living in fantasy 9/10 of the time and living in reality 1/10 of the time. But then your projection for that 1/10 of the time, you wanted to make an impact and it needs to be considered. That's just completely, it's ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie, it's ridiculous. It's unfathomable. And I just can't grow accustomed to it. I've been mixing milk tea lately, increases blood flow. Milk with tea, it's like a honey pack. Shit, I don't need that. My testosterone has been too high lately. And I've been battling to keep it down. I ain't gonna lie to you. And the reason why I'm battling to keep it down is because, nigga, I'm not falling for nothing. Like, I know a lot of times men emasculate themselves, effeminate themselves by giving way to their dick too often. Because once you give way to your dick, a lot of times you come out of your brain. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm so sorry. I'm not doing it. It's unhealthy. I know it's unhealthy, and it is what it is. I'm not taking opinions. I know fact. It's unhealthy, so I'm not doing it. I'm letting these balls supercharge. Sometimes it gets a little bit compact in there, but I know that this too shall pass, and eventually that compactness is going to turn into an ever-flowing river of conscious stream pushing intelligence up my spine, reverting back down and then reverting back up. It is what it is. It's the way God designed me. You feel me? That's why I'm a erect lifestyle. See, humans wonder why they stand tall. It's because we have a system of energy that is meant to go up and down and up and down, as above, so below. But y'all done took that saying and took it and turned it fantasy. Damn, that's what happens when you let motherfuckers who live in reality 1/10 of a time and in fantasy 9/10 out of the time start to govern some shit. I can't get with it, young nigga. Real shit. Most definitely, it's ridiculous. It's people that act like people in reality don't exist to give attention to people they create fantasies with. Shit's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That is a real thing, bro. It's a real thing. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I stopped, like me personally, I stopped watching TV when I was 13 years old. It's not a lot of people I can really, it's not a lot of people that I can respect as people to give direction to me in real life. It's not. And the reason is very plain, simple, and cold cut. It's like we both have brains, right? I don't believe that one human's brain is less capable than the next human's brain. I think the brain expands where you place it at, unless you have a mental dysfunction. So the fact of the matter is, if I start watching TV at 13 and I've only placed my brain in real life for 97% of the time since I was 13 years old, and other people have placed themselves in real life for 10 to 15% of the time since they were that same age, I can't listen to you. I can't listen to you. And the fact that you don't think you can listen to me is actually it's not me. It's not a me issue, because unless I'm mentally retarded, I've given myself more opportunity to understand real life than you. Like, is that a hard equation for anybody out there? I just want to know. Is that a hard equation? Because I don't know, like, I just don't think that's a hard equation. Unless I'm inferior. Let's assume I'm inferior. Still, if I gave 97% of my brain to real life and the observation of real life, and you gave that same percentage of your brain to the observation of the perversion of real life, aka reality. It's not real, but it's taking real visuals and crafting a fake life around it, aka confusing your whole system of real life. Like, it sound like, I don't know. You like my kitchen? I appreciate that. Never mind. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? You like the kitchen because I'm in it. That's what I feel. And I appreciate that. Everybody hit the like button, subscribe, put on the post notifications. You know what I'm saying? Because I just want to know. I really just want to know, like, am I tripping? Am I tripping? Like, even right now, I'm up and I'm talking about real life. Why? That's all my brain knows how to do. People be like, oh, you know what people be like? They be like, oh, that's a buzzkill. You want to talk about real life. Yeah, never give me advice. Just never give me advice and we'll be all right. Never give me a lick of advice and we'll be all right. Because your mind is balancing the shit you've seen on that TV show script that was produced by a motherfucker in Hollywood whose main agenda is to get kids isolated from their parents so they could take the kid and fondle it. Yikes. Yeah, so that's the root of the advice you're giving. But you think because it made the big screen and it got pushed by a rich Pedialyte, you think that somehow that this, and now that a bunch of eyes seen it and they agree with it because they've seen it and they've allowed it into their perception, allowed it into their mind, they didn't stand guard the door of their mind. You think that it's some sort of universal knowledge because other people agree with you. And I'm just over here like, can you please help me? Help me escape your bullshit. Like, can I get some help? Can I get the key at least? If we gonna lock ourselves in, can I get the key? Can I be the one to hold the key? Because at some point, I'm gonna need to get out the room. You know what I'm saying? It's even grown motherfuckers who be on live just smoking weed, playing video games, and playing wild music. Meanwhile, you know they might be homeless the next day. You know, the thing is, this is what people expect to see. This is what a lot of people want to come and see. And I'm not mad at it. You know why? Because I don't want a bunch of black holes in my live stream. So I'm not mad at it. That's exactly why I create my own content and I create it in the style that I do, because at the end of the day, we're not diverting the attention to something that's a root of entertainment. The reason why we're not is because I can't deal with that 24/7. I don't know. No, I didn't watch that TV show. I didn't watch that TV show. I don't know who that actor is. I don't know who that musician is. The nigga is singing about shit he never really did. Wow. The nigga has 15 writers writing about an experience they never really had. They just feel like people gonna vibe to it. Like, stop it. Like, I am not destroying my mind that way. Especially when I know I live in the USA. What it is, probably co. Especially when I know I live in the USA and we clearly have a history of corruptness. Not saying that the USA is the only place like this, but it is the most powerful place like this. So therefore, the system of corruptness has the strongest hold here. Right or wrong? I don't know. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to stay in my own lane because it's the only way I feel safe, and I gotta feel safe because at the end of the day, if I don't feel safe, my hormones are unbalanced. Next thing you know, I develop breast, like real breast, no muscle titties, but breast. Next thing you know, my testosterone fails me and I start to hold body fat in undesirable places. Next thing you know, I actually feel like I have an emotional attachment that overrides my sense of logic to another person. And that is not what a man is meant for. That creates dangerous men. Just gonna keep it real with you. Now I'm not saying your nigga should be nonchalant, but at the end of the day, your nigga really shouldn't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep it 100. When your nigga give a fuck too much, there you go. That's the nigga that's gonna lie to you, manipulate you, and do whatever he needs to do to guarantee that you agree with him. Trust me, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep it real because you have to detach yourself from truth to give a fuck as a man like that. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Just gonna keep it 100. Unless you're a man who was born in natural detriment, you have to detach yourself from truth to give a fuck. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. That's just the truth. It's the truth. And if anyone disagrees, tell me why and I'll tell you why not. Hey Liam, shut your bitch ass up on Meezy and Peasy. Hoe ass nigga, I love you. What do you do when you finish a magazine at school? You reload. Hey, Kareem, use a bitch. Suck my blick. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you. Like, that's not funny at all. Like, this is what life is producing. Like, come on, bro. Like, you're making fun of school shootings. Think about it. Yeah. As an adult or as a teen or whatever you are, you're a weirdo. You don't deserve to share space with other people. Help, get some fucking help. Like, this shit's not funny. Like, that is, the children die in those. You do understand that. Yeah, thank you for retracting that. Like, you do understand that though, right? Like, real life children. Like, as soon as you find a human who has detached themselves from the role of helping children reach adulthood and promoting things that allow for children to be healthy, you have found a person that you should not give a fuck about. And that is just the truth. Did you make up a video saying the power is yours? I made a short. I didn't make a short like that, Rosie. How are you doing, my friend? I'm sorry, I just got, like, don't cuss if you care about children. Nigga, a cuss word ain't gonna do shit wrong to a children. You feel me? Like, cuss words, see, you teaching your child to prioritize not saying a cuss word, tell them don't cuss in school because it's gonna get them in trouble. But if you are telling your child, if you are heightening their sense of awareness of a cuss word, instead of heightening their sense of awareness of signs of predators around them, their brain can't multitask in a way where they can both be the most present thing in their mind. You just teaching your child a distraction. So don't tell me something, you're a weirdo, get your life together, don't come in chats making jokes like that ever again, please, okay? This is why I'm single. Why do you think I'm single? Think about it. Why do you think I'm single? And why would you say that to a man? Why would you say that to a man? Nigga, a single man got 1,000 bitches. I'ma just tell you, like, cause you confused. You confused. A single man is just a man out here with 1,000 bitches. You understand that? Understand that, first of all. A man who has chosen to commit to one woman is a man who has chosen to commit to a lifestyle that he feels like can easily create the unity that gives prosperity into both individuals' lives. Is either one is a great place to be. You understand me that? You have other socials? Not yet. I'm gonna create some, but not yet. Right now I'm just focused on the YouTube grind for real. It's just too easy to tell, but you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. See, listen here, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, brother. You have hope because you retracted that message. I can tell that you have a sense of intuitive connectivity to what a human male like yourself is supposed to be doing, right? Right now, you bitch made. Start doing push-ups. Start meditating away from social media, away from TV, and you have hope, my brother. Right now, you're just a weirdo. You're acting like a woman, and it's not gonna work for you because you're a man. Respectfully. Like, respectfully, get your life together. Genuinely, I care because you gotta be younger than me, so I gotta be your role model. Get your life together, okay? It's not just about you. It's about the children. It's about your family, and it is about you. But more than that, it's about just correctness, nigga. You need some straightening. You gotta straighten out, real shit. Now, it's a beautiful time to be alive. Respectfully come to the Lord Jesus Christ. He doesn't like cursing. All right, bitch ass nigga. Listen here, brother. Tell me why he don't like cursing. Now I'm gonna ask you that question. Tell me why the Lord Jesus Christ don't like cursing, but he likes to be called a name that he didn't walk around in the flesh and was called. Tell me that. I wanted to learn why Jesus Christ, we calling him Jesus now, even though J's didn't exist back then. I want you to tell me why he's more mad about me cussing than you calling him a name his mama, father, and creator didn't give him. Tell me that. When you can tell me that, we're gonna get there. Tell talk. Say a story that made you very sad. It made me very sad when I found out that everything I thought I believed was just a programming that was created for me to fail in the end. That was a moment that made me very sad because I was always a very student person, and I was always a person that was relying on information to try to get the best outcome. So I chewed it all up, and I was really bringing it in 11. So it made me very upset when I recognized that getting straight A's in school wasn't going to amount to me being a successful human being. That was first grade. That was a moment that made me very, very sad. Not gonna lie, first grade Catholic school, Calvary Baptist. Yeah, I remember that. I was like, damn, I'm getting all these good grades, but I can tell this shit ain't right. You know? Do I have a girlfriend? Yeah, I have a girlfriend. Do I have any pets? No. I don't have no pets. Me personally, listen, and I'm gonna keep it 100. My girlfriend want me to be a stepdaddy to a cat, but I don't. Right now, that cat is not on my good sight, and I'm not gonna act like he is. Nigga kept jumping on my feet all throughout the night. Like, I don't bang with that. I'm like, what? I need a good 6 to 8 hours of sleep per night. If I can't get a good 6 to 8 hours of sleep per night, my hormones go out of whack, my lifespan and expectancy goes down dramatically, and my life quality goes down even more dramatically. Yeah, so, nah. Can we see her? No, you can't see it. You know why? Because she's not here, you know? So no, you can't see her. I gotta go have fun with 300 subs. I'll humble you real quick before I go have 7K. Peace. God loves you. Idiot. Have a great one, my friend. You made it. Wow. Congratulations. Have a great one. Continue your journey. May God bless you. and straighten your bitch ass, you hoe ass nigga. And I'll fuck your mama if I was single. But I'm not, so I'm not gonna fuck your mama. Yeah, that's how I'm giving it out today. See, niggas think I care. That's the problem. Like, don't think that I care. Because what you don't understand might hurt your feelings. Oh shit. Stop on. Yeah, stop all the hate. Stop all the hate. Oh, stop. Fuck. Nah. Fuck that little nigga right now. Real shit. I'm grumpy as hell. That nigga jumped on my feet, man. That nigga jumped on my feet from literally 2 in the morning. Every time he did it, I checked the clock. From 2 in the morning until 9 in the morning. Nah. And then when I get out the bed, he just jump in the bed and lay down in the bed. So I'm like, you're not gonna jump on her feet? Every time he did it, I just looked at him like, jump on her feet. No, my feet. Okay, well, we don't fuck with each other then. That's just how it is. Which country am I in? I'm in the United States of America. The land of niggas who think they free. At this point, got me fucked up. You know? That's the country I'm in. What country you in? That's what he's doing right now, laid out right next to me. Yeah, fuck that nigga. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. See, I'm gonna keep it 100. Wouldn't make me no difference if he was laid up in Chinatown right now, outside of a restaurant. Wouldn't make me no difference. It wouldn't make me no difference. It wouldn't make me no difference. The nigga was laid up on the stove. Wouldn't make me no difference. Laid up in some miso soup. Wouldn't make me no difference. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Wouldn't make me no difference if he was in some cat lau mein. You understand me? I'm gonna just keep it 100. Like 100, 1,000. And it's okay though. It's okay. Because one thing about me is I'ma just keep it real. I'm just tell the truth. It wouldn't make me no difference. Now, I don't eat cat. I don't eat cat. So I wouldn't cook him up and eat him myself. However, depending on how much they paying, I might would sell cuz. I ain't gonna lie. So remember that, because at the end of the day, the next day gotta start. The next day gotta start. I told y'all I'm gonna end this live stream when my water bottle was full. It looked like my water bottle already be full. And we obviously answered the question. I'm not eating breakfast again today, cause I don't need no breakfast on me. Can we see your boxing skills? Next live stream, you can see my boxing skills. You know why? Because if I start throwing these hands right now, I'm gonna just be thinking about a fat black cat that I want to box up, and I don't want to think like that. And I don't want to put my mind in that area. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just not do that, because at this very point in time and moment of now, I do recognize, I gotta, slow my roll. I can't eat breakfast. I can't eat breakfast. Like, I don't think you understand. I literally cannot eat breakfast. Like, I don't have no stomach room, no appetite. I'm not feeling breakfast. I'm not feeling it. Well, what we about to do is end the live stream. Let me check the scale, how much I weigh. Yeah, I'm good on weight. I weigh 207.2 pounds. I'm good on weight. I just don't have no appetite. And I think I don't have no appetite because, this is in reality, I don't know why it is, but maybe it's because I'm gaining weight anyways. Who knows? And maybe it's the protein shake. I did drink a protein shake since I couldn't eat breakfast. So maybe it's the protein shake. God bless. God bless, because a nigga ain't eat no breakfast. But yeah, much love, peace, positivity. Y'all be easy. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Like I said, I'll be back to live stream again today around 2 something. That live stream is gonna pop. I seen the analytics before this live stream, and it looks like we reached our current analytical ceiling. Wait. Yeah, we reached our current analytical ceiling. I don't know exactly what time we're gonna create more room for that ceiling to expand. It might be 2 o'clock. I'm not really sure. I forgot that it's a 48-hour window. I suck at basketball. They use a bitch. Fuck you. You a hoe ass nigga. I'll beat your ass. Yeah, that's the type of timing I'm on today. Yup. Now say something else. Since we arguing, let's argue real quick. I wanna argue. Real quick. Let's argue. Unless you young. I gotta go. I just realized Zay probably like 10